Hello everyone, welcome back to Halo Reach XCOM 2. Our squad of Sangheili Templars were very effective and able to get out Daniel Onyema, and per request we promoted him to an ODST. We also gained an opportunity to raid supply cache, so we suit up with a nearly all ODST squad to infiltrate and capture those supplies. We also caught word that the area is infected with a flood, so we also prepare with that with a couple items needed for the job. Let's hop right in.
Resistance operatives have managed to shut down an Advent train that was passing through this area. As of yet, the aliens haven't managed to secure the location, so we're moving in to take advantage. Neutralize any hostile contacts in the AO. Secure the site and lock down whatever cargo you can find.
Alright, Operation Crypt Shriek is a go. Kinda looks like Shrek too. But we're going in this mission here to collect some supplies and some gear from this Advent train. Now what's interesting on this mission is that there's supposed to be 17 enemies in total. However, there is also a flood presence just here in the middle of Siberia. I don't know why it's out here, but I don't know, maybe they're like transporting them along? It's hard to say. We have really mainly ODST squad except for Stevens over here, our medic. Let's go ahead and begin.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
As I expected, Commander. There are significant readings indicative of the Lost moving throughout the combat zone. Be careful out there.
Just kind of looking around the map. I think the train is over here. Yeah, train tracks. Okay. So here's the train. Most likely there's going to be enemies guarding it. And there is this nice little cliff here, which I do suppose we could use to our advantage. We also have this shack over here. A graveyard. It's a little ominous. Okay, so let's go and move up Garland Stevens. Let's go ahead and have him run up over here and come up to this like wooden gate. Like so. It's got a bunch of like vines and whatnot growing on it. Looks kind of cool. And we got Jack Matthews, his Bond brother. We can go ahead and have him move up as well. Let's go against that tree. Sky of Doom we have over here. Now, Sky of Doom does have an ultrasonic lure. These things are supposed to be able to draw the flood towards the target, and they then attack the units inside target, so that'll be useful here. Veronica Winter, the Flood Slayer, thanks to her ability Face Off. It's fantastic for this type of mission. We have Daniel Amaya.
Yes.
Fresh from captivity, he is now back, and we actually upgraded his armor to an ODST variant with gray and red accents. He also has a Skulljack and Mimic Beacon in case we get into trouble. Okay, and American Knight, let's go ahead and scoot you up over here. We went ahead and gave you a Jetpack and an SMG here, just to be able to be very mobile. He has a lot of movement speed. We could go all the way up here if we so wished, but I'm just going to be a bit more reserved right now because we don't know where the enemy is at. Alright, Jackson, let's go ahead and move up here to his headstone. Go get some skeets to shoot. Okay, at this moment I actually wish I had a battle scanner because I don't know what's up ahead. Let's scoot Garland up here and just see what we can see. Okay, there are aliens on the train itself, so it got stopped over here. Probably the front of the car got blown up or something, and here is that precious loot just sitting around. And now there are some options here. We could try to sneak around. We could try to do something like this too. I feel like having our snipers on the high ground is a good decision to have. Hopefully that jetpack doesn't draw too much attention. Careful with that, buddy. Okay, and we also have American Knight, which can do pretty much the same thing. We'll have him on the adjacent block. That does look really cool though, doesn't it? Alright, so now we know this area is covered over here. We would have spotted someone if they were right there. Let's go ahead and move Jackson on the flank. He'll be able to target them if they want to try to move over here to the right hand side. And did you spot something else? This is quite a wide area here. Huh. Okay, and Jack Matthews also can go and flank. So when we engage, he'll be able to stay over here and get him from the other side of cover. Daniel Amaya, we can go ahead and move you up. I suppose we'll move you up right here against this rock. So that next turn we can go and move you up against the train itself. Be up close and personal with the enemy. So with the ability Face Off, I want Veronica Dare to be really far forward. So we're going to move over here next to Jackson and Brian just to be right up there in their faces. Right. He's got cover, and covering fire. Ooh, these guys are actually moving towards us. Spicy. We will need to be careful because there's some of the gear there on my alien forklift. And that is going to be very useful. We don't need to be blowing this stuff up. We really need all the resources we can get. There's a chrysalid on the far side. And another one in this shack over here, what you didn't notice. The flood. There are flood here. Where are they at? What? Huh? Did they just hit a chrysalid? I don't know. But it appears they are just attacking this location and they're about to hit this Viper here. Killing it! The Viper's dead. Now the Spectre and Viper are going to engage this flood form. Interesting. So they're going to be in cover, and we're going to be able to flank them real hard. This is about to be beautiful, guys. So flood form's very... Don't blow up the box. Be very careful with that. It's valuable. Okay. Okay. So Dare is immobile. She won't be able to move here. But I'm actually pretty happy with this. We'll go ahead and do a long watch. We'll do the same here with Outlaw. And I don't want to risk using Aid Protocol or even Combat Protocol, which we do have on you. I'm just going to chill. Here. Samurai can get an even better flanking position, I feel like. But it's kind of dangerous to move up there. Let's go right here with Matthews. Yeah, that's just like a perfect flanking position. We're actually putting ourselves... What's funny enough about this, we're putting ourselves where they're in cover here, but if they go to retreat, he'll have the advantage. We'll do an Overwatch there. We're going to engage this turn, by the way. Now, looking over here, don't have the best place for Daniel and Maya, so we're just going to go behind this like little train stop here, and he'll have a nice flanking position if they want to move. You're covered. So the question is, do we engage with... Oh, we'll do an Overwatch here with Garland Stevens. The question at hand is, do we engage with Sky of Doom or with American Knight? Ooh, Sky of Doom does have this very beautiful ability, Kill Zone. I will be able to... Alright, let's make sure we don't fuck this up. Okay, I can't quite capture all of them in this one kill zone, unfortunately. I'll have to do something like this. Yeah, let's do this right here. I feel like that's the play, because then if this Viper retreats, we then are able to use Killzone, and of course we'll be able to shoot the Flood form. Or I can just kill the Viper out right here. Well, it's fine. We have plenty of soldiers right now available to fire. Not to mention, this shot here might be able to kill the Viper. Thanks to him being a ranger, he gets a damage bonus because we're flanking them, if I remember correctly. As well as, he'll have a second shot with the SMG. So let's go ahead and engage this turn with the SMG from American Knight. There we go. We did 12 damage there. That's insane. And I don't believe we were spotted there. We didn't actually engage with that... what are those guys called? Not Vipers. They are called Spectres. We didn't engage with the Spectre. So let's just go ahead and fire on this tank form and end this turn. We missed the tank form. Okay, that's unfortunate. That was a really high chance to hit him, I believe. Okay, this is the hunter here, I think. Okay, so he's actually come to defend this same location, this train. And he has a couple abilities here. So he's immune to melee damage, can summon Epic Priests. Missed shots against the Stozen will generate shielding and gains health when nearby enemies take damage. And his weaknesses are, takes additional damage from +3 attacks from a single turn, and increased damage from skirmishers, which we don't have any.
It's dangerous out here.
So he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here because of his long-range sniper rifle.
The elders must have caught wind of our operation. They sent in one of the
See what this guy
chosen.
does. First Overwatch shot coming out.
Bring down and deal with it before it causes too much
Miss.
trouble.
We hit. Second shot hit. And third shot hit. He is dead. Okay, so we should have this shot on the Flood form. I'm not too worried about him. Okay, looks like we have a Mech, Purifier, and Lancer all about to move up. The Mech is currently on Overwatch. Interesting. The Flood form is moving up, but it's going to take an Overwatch shot from the Mech that missed. Interesting. So that's the brute form there. Very interesting. Oh. That's a tank form. And he just smacked the mech there. I think he just spotted us there. That's what that animation was. So we have Garland here that fired and killed that brute. Alright. And that was from his Guardian ability. That's quite nice. So now we can kind of reposition over here up against these Advent forces. I feel like we just move all the way up here. Let's go move behind this forklift here with Jack Matthews. I feel like that's the play here because then he will be able to go into he'll hunker down because he's sitting. All right. Bailey, you actually have a bunch of shots on these guys. Wouldn't be a bad idea to try to take some headshots on these flood forms first. So thanks to Between the Eyes, one of the GTS upgrades, we are able to kill those flood forms in one shot. Now, you don't actually have blue screen rounds on this mission. I gave that to Veronica Dare, so we need her to move up and engage that robot unit. We'll probably save face-off here. I'm going to use lightning hands on the mech unit, and then just go ahead and shoot the mech unit, trying to kill it. Alright, so we hit him once. Ooh. Huh. Do we have anybody who has the ability to try to hack this thing? I don't think so. We have combat protocol, which will do a bunch of damage, but it's not really going to do what I want here. Okay, we'll just shoot the mech. I was thinking about trying to take it over, take control of it. That could be interesting, but maybe not right now. Alright, so that's just a massive hit for Veronica Dare. 11 damage done. We'll move up Daniel over here to that tall tree. And American Knight. Yeah, let's go ahead and move you behind one of these gravestones over here. We'll see about just doing a... Ooh, do we, actually? Or do we keep moving you up thanks to your mobility? I think we can just keep moving him up. I'll put him in this forward position up here, and I'll give him a protocol with one of our medics. Because we do have 3 specialists this mission, after all. We'll move Garland Stevens up on this train. We don't have to collect this gear, it's just going to happen automatically in the round, so I'm not too worried about the gear. I actually want to play away from it so that the stray rounds from our fighting, the skirmishing, doesn't go and hit those boxes. Throwing aid protocol here on American Knights. He now has threat assessment, so he will have a free Overwatch shot at any other shenanigans that happens nearby. We do have a Sky of Doom Overwatch here. I really would like to use that though, because we haven't addressed the Lancer that's back there. This Lancers are typically really dangerous because then they can stun your units and then take them out the fight. We also have the Purifier over here that we haven't addressed either. Wouldn't mind using combat protocol on a Purifier, or just having the Sky of Doom Overwatch take care of it. Maybe we go for a headshot here? Okay, we get it. Or did that hurt us? I don't know. That might have hurt us, actually, because now we have the 2 Advent forces that will move up towards us. I think we'll just go on... Ooh, we actually need cover here. We're going to be flanked by the enemy.
Sir, yes, sir.
We'll move to this, like, box up here. The barrels and whatnot. This I guess this was like a dumping zone where they put a bunch of pallets and tires and stuff they don't need anymore. Okay. I feel like just a standard Overwatch will do just fine. And then Sky of Doom as well. Having the Overwatch shot available will help out quite a lot. Jack Matthews hovers down. So this is the Overwatch shot from American Knight and Matthews. Sorry, O'Brien. Now from Sky of Doom. Did a lot of damage to that Purifier, but haven't taken him out yet. He still has 4 HP left. Is he going to burn us up? Are we on fire? I don't think we are. These things are so bad at aiming, really. Whoa! That guy ran up really freaking far to get that melee hit there. And we'll have a pistol shot available. Did do 3 damage to him just because of return fire. Alright, so the sniper here is going to track one of us. Wow, they're really going for Dare right here. I guess she is the most exposed in this situation. We have a flood form just running around.
Watch out!
Are we on fire here? That's... Oh, his cover blew up. Fun. Samurai. Just looking at options here. Alright, we need to get Dare out of here. Where is she going to be safe? She could just go and retreat all the way back over here, which I actually don't mind that move. I don't have any Overwatch, so she can just kind of run back freely. Alright, we just need actually, none of our other troopers are being targeted right now, so we're fine. Garland, let's go ahead and pop a hubby milk and let's heal you up. There we go. 7 HP. Where do we go from here, though? We do have this flood form over here. He shouldn't be that dangerous. We should just be able... Actually, we just take it out right now with Jack Matthews. Let's do that. Yeah, easy peasy. Flood form taken out. And we actually have a fantastic chance to hit this Purifier, so let's go for that. Boom. Alright, he's got another action. I think that's because a hair trigger. I just saw that come there. We do have a Flood Horde incoming. It's kind of odd seeing the Flood in like this really open and clear battlefield. You know? Typically you see the Flood in like a really dingy and dark environment. Okay, chest shot coming out from Sky of Doom did 8 damage, and now we should be able to just easily finish him off here with American Knight. That missed, but we had a stock upgrade that does 1 damage. Yeah, missed shots do damage. And we'll go ahead and do a reload here. Because he is kind of out in the open here, we will go ahead and move up, I think, O'Brien to this little box. And then he's going to throw an aid protocol over there on American Knight, who is also fairly exposed. Out here. We have Garland Stevens. Who else needs healing? Oh, yeah, Dare still needs healing. She's still hurt. So where... Do we see the enemy sniper? I think he's over there. I don't know exactly, though. We don't have a great vision of where he was. Okay, that truck is going to be on fire. That's going to blow up soon, so I'm not going to go cover behind that. But I would like to go ahead and move up a bit more. I suppose this will be fine.
It looks like I'm taking a break. Really, I'm just reloading.
Let's go ahead and reload here, and I'll just go into Overwatch with Jack Matthews. He'll just kind of chill there, and I feel like we kind of do the same with a couple of our other troops. Let's go ahead and give Outlaw an Overwatch because he has a half cover. So is you over here, Jack Matthews, but I think he's going to hunker down because he didn't shoot. Did he shoot this turn, or was that last turn? I can't remember. He did a lot of shooting last turn, if I remember correctly, but I don't think he did this turn. Okay, Overwatch. Let's do a reload here. You could use it. Okay, apparently the shooting was last turn, or rather this turn. He did a lot of shooting this turn then. He just had a ton of actions available. Okay, we have a carrier form coming in by the truck. Flood forms. Okay, there's one on the hill here. Let's fire on him. Right between the eyes.
Reinforcements!
Alright, other flood forms are spawning in. We have a total of 6 now that spawned in from that carrier. Alright, all those little Squidwards are running up now.
I relish these quiet moments before the strike.
Okay, I'd actually like to make some distance away from this train here, because the train offers a vision, or rather cover, for them, and I don't like that. I want the opposite. I want us to be kind of an open area versus those flood forms. Jack Matthews could... Let's go ahead and conceal, actually. Conceal and move up. So he spot those other forms that didn't quite make it down. And he'll do Overwatch here. Using the squad sight, though, we could go ahead and fire on some of these suckers. So I'm just going to fire on 2 of those affection forms. That's Uno.
War as hell, son.
War as hell. And we'll get a second shot off. Again, if we do kill these guys from the high ground, and we actually missed that one. So that ended our turn. I was going to say, if we kill them, we get our actions refreshed. But we didn't, and now we're actually out of ammo on Sky of Doom. That's something just to keep in mind. Okay, Veronica Dare. Let's see about, so I don't know, doing like that. Daniel Maya and American Knight, Outlaw, and Garland. Again, I'd like to make some distance from this train. We'll just kind of like do a little shimmy here, not too far. Overwatch. Daniel, let's kind of scoot off to the side here. We don't have vision of the Chosen. I think he was using a form of squad sight to see us in the first place. American Knight, the SMG does give you mobility, so we'll go ahead and move up and grab this gear with you. Advanced scope. Perfect. And it actually wouldn't be a bad idea to eventually get up here, but it may not be this turn. We'll do a jet shot here and see about just popping this infection form, the carrier form over there. Alright, so he's flying high now. Right between the eyes. We took out that infection form. So he's going to blow up, and that's going to draw a bunch of those little critters, the Squidwards. How is this fair, you say? Alright, so those guys are moved up into 2 really distinct clumps there. A grenade, if we have it available, would be bad for that, although I don't think we do have it available. We would be able to take out, in theory, 3 of them currently with your positioning. Alright, so we have 2 soldiers now available. We have Outlaw available with a smoke grenade if we need it. We could pop that and throw it there. Could also use combat protocol. Okay, let's actually finish these shots off. You don't have a free reload. Let's just see if we can get these headshots. So using the jetpack here, we should be able to take some popping shots. Alright. This animation process is actually going to take quite a while here. Perfect. Número 2. Another jetpack shot. That one did miss, but he does have the stock upgrade to do damage if he misses. So that's perfectly fine. And maybe we actually retreat right here. There is that chrysalid over there. I think the car is still on fire. Yeah, let's just back up just so we don't get hit. He did quite a lot of jetpack shots there, so that's fine. That's odd. Okay, let us just move up ever so slightly. And we'll take a shot. Ooh, I forgot about these guys. Don't really have anything to, I can't do much about it here. Okay, let's just do a headshot. Alright, we missed, but that's fine. I didn't really... There's a 65% chance, wasn't the end of the world. We'll go ahead and intern here. So you're hunkering down. So really the most exposed person right now is actually Brian. We do have some troops moving up over here, Archon plus a Lancer. They're going to have vision of us now, so he can use his tracking shot. Yep, so he is now spotting O'Brien, and there is a flood horde coming. Tank form. So he's just going to go through that window. Actually, glad I didn't go on the top of the building there, because I would have been exposed. So the Chrysalid and the flood form here are going to fight it out. It's like Donkey Kong versus Godzilla. Okay, the flood form came over to infect the Archon? Oh, mind control! They infected the Archon! That's sick! No way! Okay, so that's a missed shot, but we did get the Overwatch shot on the other flood form that's coming up. And we have the Blade Storm ability, so we took out that Squidward that was coming up to infect us. That's nice.
Enemy, mangled.
Enemy mangoed. These other flood forms are running up. But we do have that Archon now. That's a flood form. It doesn't change the animation, I don't think, but that's still really cool. Alright, still have quite a bit more of these flood forms scurrying around. Alrighty, so that actually, we got fairly lucky on that one. Let's go ahead and move O'Brien first, just so I don't forget about this. Alright, that truck seems fine now. Yeah, we're gonna have to move you real far. Let's do that. You spot something, boy? That was odd. So, we have all these flood forms now coming up to us. Let's go ahead and retreat a little bit. Even if it's like positioning here, I think that's better. Just trying to get away from those little Squidwards. And we do have this ultrasonic lure we can throw out. That may not be a bad idea to throw all these flood forms at the Chosen. Now, I don't see exactly where he's at, but there's like a end of a train there. It's like a building or something over here. Let's just chunk it, man. Let's throw it as far as we can. Alright, so the more flood were revealed, not really appeared, but they're being thrown out. We didn't actually hit anything, it seems. I don't think we got the benefits of that. So we can use a free reload here. And let's just pump off as many of these infection forms as we can. Alright, that was the first one. And where is Dare at? We really could use her here as well. Even just like, I don't know. That positioning isn't too bad. I'm just thinking about using face off here. That may not be a bad idea. Just go ahead and use it now. That's 3 forms. We'll take it.
Chew on this.
Alright, first form taken out.
Sit down.
Then she didn't fire again. That was odd. Okay. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Let's scoot you up. And I'd like to go ahead and use a Mimic Beacon. We'll go ahead and place it where we were before. Right there in that little puddle. Be just fine. Just being a little extra safe here, you know? You can never be too careful. Alright, so that was a reload there. It wouldn't be a bad idea to try to take out one of these units. There's a chrysalid as well as the tank form. We'll do an Overwatch, actually. We can't quite move up for there, but we can just go ahead and use Overwatch and kind of cover ourselves for the future. Garland, again, let's enter away from the train, trying to cover in that little no man's land right there, and we'll do an Overwatch with you as well. We can still pop on one of these infection forms, so we will do exactly that. Try to shoot him. Maybe not the time for Killzone yet, but we'll use that in the future. We'll do a long watch. The Archon is still mind-controlled by the Flood. Ooh, that's a big boy. Overwatch shot coming from Garland Stevens. We did miss, but we gave the debuff there so we could hit him next turn. Chrysalid is now hitting the tank form. As the tank form going to retaliate? I don't know. This guy is still trying to snipe us from downtown. I thought that was like right over there, so I missed that other indicator. That's fine. Alright, we missed our Overwatch shot from Sky of Doom. Looks like he's interested in... Oh, he did it! He actually just infected the Flood, the Elite Lancer there. So these guys are having a hell of a time fighting each other. Alright, that tank form missed. We have... Oh, he's getting really close there. I don't like how close he's getting. Chrysalid poison. Alright, you need to back up, brother.
Yes.
You are way too close to all of them. Let's do something like that. Now, I'd like to take... Oh yeah, the Lancer is now being controlled by the Flood. That is actually going to be significant here. Do we dare skull mine one of those? That seems like a bad idea. Okay, American Knight. It's your time to shine, brother. Let's use that jetpack to good use. So he's going to be standing up here, and he will have an... Ooh, I thought that was going to be a great shot to hit, but we're actually behind cover there. Maybe we'll take someone else who can flank him. What about Sky of Doom? Do you have that long shot available? Thought you might. Let's do a long shot there. I probably should have reloaded before I did that, but oh well. Alright, I need someone who's going to be able to take that guy out. Even if it's just like scooting over here. Again, it's by the train, but we'll have to deal with that. You don't see him now. Okay, that... We do see him. Okay. It confused me because I said we were flanking him, but now it's a Flood form. It's all good. Let's try to hit that Lancer. We missed him. He dodged the shot. We're actually just going to move back one step with Daniel here. And now we can try to fire on this guy. And did that one shot remove the Flood infection? No, he's still being mind controlled. Alright, we missed him. It seems that we hit the vehicle, the truck behind him. This guy is actually starting to be a real pain in the butt. We have Samurai, Outlaw. Outlaw doesn't have any ammo to spare right now, but he could, in theory, use a combat protocol. Let's move you out. You're not going to be able to reload this turn. Let's see if free reload. You do have a free reload.
Come on, let's go scare us up an alien.
Scare us up an alien. I wouldn't mind using combat protocol against that guy, just to get that kind of easy damage. But it wouldn't kill him, so maybe it's not worth it. Huh. Let's go ahead and pause out of there. I don't want to accidentally shoot. What options do we have here? That's a terrible chance to hit. That's also a terrible chance to hit. We could use Garland here. Just feels kind of bad, you know? Where's Matthews at? Jack Matthews, you're right there. Okay.
Let's hustle.
That's not where I selected, but okay, that's fine. We're actually going to use a dual strike on this Elite Lancer in hopes that we're going to be able to take him out. Alright, well the first shot just did it, so there we go. That's a 70% chance we could have missed it. And then now Matthews can fire on this sucker. Let's reload before we do that. Fire on him. So that took out the flood form, but now there's going to be 6 little Squidwards that come out about it. Ooh, oh, that's kind of close to us, guys. That's a bit iffy. I don't want any of our guys to be controlled by the flood here. Definitely not my MO. We do have the kill zone available. First shot missed. Blade Storm. He sliced a Squidward. I think he's going to slice another one in a moment.
Make sure that thing's dead.
Second shot did hit one.
Oops.
Okay, so he did have a implaceable. I think they just tried to infect him here, and they didn't actually successfully do it. Let's see about some of these shots here. Alright, 88. Those are basically all 88%. We need this SMG to do some work right now. Clear out these pests. And third shot, nice. We got all 3 of them. And there is still that sucker over here, but we won't quite be able to attack him right now. I don't think the flood form will be able to crawl up here. I certainly hope not. Okay, we can use combat protocol on this little flood form over here. Because it was like a 67% chance to hit him, but this will be a 100% chance to do some damage. Little Guilty Spark is going to do a little shock and take out that flood form. Okay, so now we're just kind of chilling. I'm actually happy just to stay here, so we'll end turn.
Do I have to do everything myself?
So that Marcon is still mind controlled, and these two are still duking it out inside the building. It looks like the Chrysalid is winning. So he's doing a tracking shot on somebody. Okay, that's going to be on American Knight up there. We do have the mind-controlled Archon attacking a turret. Hell yeah. That's what I'd like to see. And the tank form, what are you doing? Had a critical hit now the Chrysalid. Chrysalid poison on an Archon. Yeah, that's the same Archon, I think. Chuck blows up, and now another horde is coming by. So let's go ahead and reload and prepare for that. We'll move up to this tire here with Garland. Won't be able to reload with you. We'll just do an Overwatch. I think the same... Matthews has actually been really nice about this because he's able to use Blade Storm and kill any of the infection forms that come towards him. So let's get out of this site here. You can see most everywhere I go, I'm going to be in danger of the chosen shot. This one wouldn't be bad here. Let's go ahead and run over, and we actually do have vision of that flood form, but he's not a danger to us currently. Alright, O'Brien. See the Chrysalid now. But I'll do the same, we'll just do an Overwatch. And I suppose Matthews here will take point. Alright, also Overwatch.
Catch your breath.
Let's do a reload. You do have long watch, right? Vault, Deadshot, between the eyes, quick draw, steady hands, death from above, what? Yeah, he had some weird shots where he couldn't. Oh, maybe the tree was in the way. Let's move out of the tree. Line of sight. It was like some weird shots earlier where he really wasn't able to do a lot, and I was just kind of disappointed by it, you know? We'll move Veronica Dare like behind this tall block. So we haven't really gained a whole lot of ground in the past couple turns. We're just kind of inching our way forward. Being real careful about this. Overwatch. Archon is still mind controlled. Alright. We have an Overwatch shot on the Chrysalid.
I hope you're not expecting me to go down that easy.
So that turret just clacked the Archon, but he's still alive. Man, this guy's really annoying.
Having a vision.
Alright, so another horde of Veloster coming in. Whoa! It's a lot of them spawned in. A couple of elite forms, too. Overwatch shot from Jack Matthews downtown. Took one out. Another Nova here from Amaya. Or rather, that's a American Knight. Missed. Third one from Stevens. Missed.
Oh, what the hell?
He gets another chance. 9 damage done.
Oh, legs aren't supposed to bend like that.
These guys are relentless. So many of them. Alright. The mind-controlled Archon just sniped the freaking Chrysalid. That infection form's coming towards us. Amaya takes him out. Okay. With that little bit of delay, I didn't know if he missed or he got him or not. But we got him. Alright. Let's stand our ground, boys. See if we can't take these suckers out. Now, let's use our sniper cover to our advantage. We have 3 possible shots here. Also, Dare. Oh, man, that's so annoying. Dare is currently being targeted, so she is not the best position to try to take these guys out. The only person with a weapon is the Archon over there. He's quite far away. So I'll move Veronica out of cover over here. And, oh, we don't have face-off yet. Crap, I forgot about that. Because we used it earlier. Okay, we'll just go ahead and fire on some of these flood forms. Try to clear them out.
Good night.
She'll still have a great chance to hit a couple of them. One of our more accurate shots in our team. And now she has to reload, but we could try a pistol shot. Right between the eyes. She's been upgraded to Colonel. Or rather,
Reloading.
not upgraded. She's been promoted to Colonel. Congrats. Okay, Daniel Amaya. Let's just go up to this little rock up here. Daniel does still have the Skulljack, but we haven't really found a good time to use it. Overwatch. Okay, we don't really have great chances to hit. That's 83%, but I wish we could do more. So we'll do Jet Shot here for these. The 83 just turned up to 103. So, using the Jet Shot, able to take them out quite easily. 1 shot. And number 2 shot. Alright, we actually missed that shot. Did a little bit of damage. Still worse than that, I'd say. We'll do a reload. Alright. Outlaw. Let us see about moving up a little bit. Okay, we'll just take a shot here on this combat form. Alright, took him out. We still have 3 enemies left. And I suppose we'll do an Overwatch with that additional chance. Garland, Stevens, and Samurai. A classic duo. Let's go ahead and put Aid Protocol on Matthews here. That'll give him the Guardian trait, so he'll be able to use Overwatch on his next turn. Or rather, Threat Assessment is what it's called. We have this one combat form that we see currently. We'll take him out. But these are the other 2 that will rush up.
I hope you didn't wear yourself out on the lightweights.
Okay, we'll do a reload because we will have Threat Assessment next turn. We can actually scoot up ever so slightly too. Okay, Sky of Doom. Let's do a long watch up here. Okay, and that is going to be the end of my turn. Let's end turn. That Chrysalid's still kicking, and we have an Overwatch shot on it. Alright, right there. 7 damage done. He's dead.
I almost feel bad for them. They've got no idea what they're in for.
The turret appears it's going to fire on these flood forms. Alright, he just took one out. 5 damage done. He's going to get another action because of it. And hit the second one, doing 7 damage. Alright, another tracking shot from that sniper. Those shots are getting real annoying. Overwatch shot. Outlaw takes him out. That's what I like to see.
Getting nervous yet?
Alright, Garland. Scoot you up a little bit. I don't think there's any more enemies currently available, but we'll just sit here and chill. Now, Samurai's gonna have to move quite a bit here.
Keep moving.
Scoot him to these boxes. Let's do an Overwatch. I feel the Sky of Doom is not really getting a whole lot of value up here, I'll be honest. So I'm gonna throw him down. I'd really like him to. I think it'd be awesome if he's able to just like sit up there and snipe away, but not really that's what happened here.
Let's move.
Alright, Dare's gonna move up some. And I can probably do it again if I give her Overwatch. Let's go ahead and do that. So Amaya has given her Overwatch. We'll move up to this truck. And move up ourselves. American Knight, you're locked and loaded. Let's go move up to the stump. And we'll do an Overwatch here. Outlaw. We'll do something similar. Just like scoot up here, you know? Okay, we do have a turret, actually. We just got spotted by the turret. That might... That's gonna be an issue, actually.
Go on already. Kill all the humans.
Alright, we got an Overwatch shot, thanks to covering fire. That didn't kill the turret. But it missed us, so we're good. That was a bit of an oversight there on me. Another tracking shot. Has he moved back? I think he's retreated.
I can smell the fear.
Something blew up over there. I think like a log or something. Yeah, part of the building. Yeah, he was like in this river area earlier, but he's like all the way over there now. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Sky of Doom is able to fire on that turret. That's a pretty decent chance. Let's move you up and then take that shot. Ah, boo. He's not able to see him from that location. That's a bummer. We'll scoot up American Knight to do the same job. And there was an enemy behind him, too. I didn't quite spot what it was. 67%? Oh, the knife is a terrible choice. Let's go for an SMG shot. I think it missed. Yeah, it missed, but it did 1 damage still. That's nice. Okay. Outlaw. Ooh. Let's do a free reload.
Awaiting orders, sir.
And I'm thinking about combat protocol here on this turret. Just doing some guaranteed damage against a robotic unit, taking them out. Perfect. The Advent turret has been wrecked.
It's just me now.
So it's just now the Chosen, like he said.
Okay.
We'll move Dare up a little bit. There could still be some flood farms about.
I'll be gentle.
You'll be gentle, you say. Alright, we'll take these two specialists and move them both up.
Cover me.
Maya and Garland. Samurai as well can gain some ground. Not really going into tactical positions here. We're just kind of blitzing the Chosen, who I believe is the last one left right now.
We only need the commander alive. It's open season on the rest.
Look out.
That truck's... Okay, I was about to say, that truck's not going to blow up on us. That would be so BS. I'd really be upset by that. Yeah, that's a thing back... Ooh. Oh, you know what that is? The Chrysalid had poisoned the Archon, even though the Archon was a flood form. So now it's going to give birth to these like little flood chrysalis babies. Oh man, that's a weird thought. Which one do you think would be the father in that scenario? The Chrysalid or the Flood? Or the Archon? Ooh. Yeah, it's got this little cyst up here. Let's try to take this thing out. So Garland here does throw on a buff, so our troops now have a better chance to hit that thing.
Yep.
Matthews, let's fire on that thing as well. And actually, you might be able to do a duel. No, let's save that for the Chosen. Another shot on it, and that's now burning thanks to your flaming rounds. Sky of Doom does have a shot on it, but let's just go ahead and move our troops up because that's what we're doing right now. All these flood corpses littering the battle. Take a 100% chance to hit that. Yep, 5 damage done. Alright, Dare, where do we move you?
Okay.
Let's say over there on the right hand side. Take a shot. Alright, 7 damage done to him. Now we have Daniel. Let us... We'll just go ahead and pack over here, right behind Garland, and go for another shot. Perfect.
Got him!
Alright, American Knight and Outlaw.
Move, move, move!
I don't typically move my troops so close to each other, but in this scenario, I'm not really worried about enemy AoE attacks. That sniper guy,
Hold this spot.
I don't think he has any AoE attacks, but if he does, he's not actually in vision of us right now. Okay.
Really think you can hide from me?
So here's the edge of the map. I believe that's the river we saw earlier. So we're getting pretty close to catching up to the guy.
Let's move.
Let's go ahead and move Matthews on point. Yep, there's the Chosen right there.
Too cocky. Just because you killed one of my siblings doesn't mean I'll go down without a fight.
The Chosen is in position. Time to put it down.
That's right, guys. So we're going to be able to take this thing out on multiple angles. We'll move American Knight over here on the left-hand side. He is unfortunately out of jet shot. We've abused the shit out of it this game. But we will be able to get a shot off with Garland Stevens. I'm thinking like, I don't know, even... we don't have vision of him right here. Oh, that is very unfortunate. How are we going to do this? So I need Garland to take the first shot. Take the first shot because he has a holo targeting, so it's going to be giving everyone else plus 15 aim, which is very nice. Alright, let's just move him all the way up here, and then we'll go ahead and give one action point. It's sacrificing some from Samurai here, but... Ooh. Dual strike. Yes, let's do that, actually. So first shot did miss, but the dual strike ability, it hit. It really didn't do a whole lot, but it should have given the 15% chance to hit. Oh, it didn't. That's kind of annoying. That mechanic I feel like should work, though. Alright, we'll just go for a generic kid over here with Sky of Doom. Alright, 6 damage done.
Nice shot, but don't try that again.
Alright, we'll move up a little bit over here with Veronica Dare. And with her DMR, that's a 100% chance to hit. We can actually go for a pistol shot here, too. Is that worth it? It might be. Face off is not worth it, for sure. We got it! It didn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is additional damage. And he should be taking additional damage now thanks to his weakness, which is if you're able to hit him 3 times in a turn, he takes plus 3 damage per shot. Yeah, bewildered. He took 11 damage there.
Targets never get a chance to shoot back.
Combat Protocol. Hell yeah. Let's use it. Daniel in the back here shooting this out. That'll be 6 damage done. Alright, he is still bewildered.
Almost like cheating.
Yeah, it kinda is. Kinda is. So that's a terrible chance to hit here with American Knight, but... Oh man, if only we were able to move you up here, that would be really nice. Does Jackson O'Brien have threat assessment? Remote hacking? Cool under pressure? Do Between the eyes. Threat assessment. You do. Let's throw aid protocol on American Knight over here. Where are you at? Right there. So that's giving him an Overwatch ability. That's a 48% chance. You know what? Maybe we go for this. If we land it, we just kind of win the mission. Fuck it. Let's try it. We got it. Hell yeah. We didn't deserve that one, but we got it. American Knight got the final kill on the Hunter. And now we wait.
The first to ever take me down more than once, Commander.
Whoa!
Get cocky. I'll be back to finish this later.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Excellent.
We've proven the Chosen can be hurt. Now we just have to work on putting them down for good.
Excellent. That felt real clean. The only one who was damaged there was, of course, Dare, who had a... What was it, like a direct shot, I think? Or it was some sort of damage taken. I don't even remember what it was. Only one soldier was wounded. It just feels really good. Hell yeah. Take photo. Okay. Continue.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
I don't know why they're giving that disclaimer, though, because that was in the middle of the Siberian wilderness. Even though I didn't quite look at it. I guess it was global warming, but... Yeah, it was like in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of an odd situation to be in. But we got the supply raid, and I believe we're going to get all the resources possible from the supply raid, which just feels good, man.
The Elders Chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
Samurai here has 55 kills, by the way. Sky of Doom, 97 kills. Holy crap, that's insane. Alright, so Veronica Dare is now a Colonel. She has these two abilities to choose from. We can have Serial, so every weapon, your actions will be refreshed. It's kind of like the Right Between the Eyes upgrade. And there's also Fanfire. Fire the pistol 3 times at the same target. Okay. I'm getting both of these, by the way, but she has the AP points to afford it. This one just seems so OP. And we'll back up here. Garland Stevens, also a Colonel. Capacitor Discharge or Restoration. So Restoration would be them flying to every squad member, healing and reviving them as needed. And Discharge, basically an AoE electronic attack with robotic units taking more damage. We'll do this one. Restoration, you are a medic after all. Third Colonel here, we now have Jack Matthews as a Colonel. Rapid Fire, fire twice in a row at an enemy, each shot suffers a penalty of -15, or Reaper, a devastating chain melee attack where the first melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill the Reaper mode grants an extra action, but further melee attacks have reduced damage. I think we go for Rapid Fire here. I think that is the play. Because we do have the iconic Samurai's sword here, so he does do less melee damage. Still does a lot of damage to the SMG, though. And we have Amaya over here. Onyema. I'm saying his name wrong this entire time. Onyema. Revival Protocol or Haywire Protocol. I think we can go for Haywire. We don't have a whole lot of tech specialists here, so this will be really good. Perfect. Alrighty. Our near all ODST team came in really clutch. We got an advanced scope and autoloader, which is nice. We have a bunch of alloys and crystals, which is always useful, and supplies, of course. Tons of flood corpses. Excellent. Feels real good, man. And I think there's another soldier to promote still. Yeah, American Knight here. Wasn't quite on that end card, but he is going to be promoted. Him and his like silver gloss visor. So he is a ranger, of course. You have Phantom or Blade Master. I feel like Phantom's more his style. Getting in there, going behind enemy mines, and then taking them out. Perfect. All right. We'll view photos. It's killer time. I like it. Excellent, excellent. What's this over here? Low intel. We have 57 intel, and we're actually still in the world researching. I'll show you guys right now. There is a option for supplies now. So before we got invited to this mission, we were actually searching intel. Some stray dogs in the area.
Strategic resource located.
A pack of stray dogs was hovering around something on the roadside, a relatively uncommon sight since the advent ban on all livestock and domesticated animals. When our squad approached, the strays hesitantly fled, revealing a littered with alien bodies. We recovered the specimens for Dr. Tigan's research. 94 intel. Feels good, man. There's also an option for resistance contacts, and this one was supplies down here. Was there a third one? No, that one must have vanished. So we have a good bit of intel now. We can go ahead and finish out some of these continents.
Someone defies expectations, and you've certainly done a good job at that.
I want to get this one here. Let's actually make contact with Western Europe. It's 80 intel. It's basically all we just got from that search, but I think it's worth it.
The Elder's hunter is after something in this area.
Okay, so we don't quite have it, so we will still need to build up on these towers, but we got the supplies for it now, so we'll go ahead and start doing that too.
Sector 7, Western Europe.
Yeah, I didn't actually say what this is. This is going to help us out a lot if we were to be discovered on the XCOM turn. So enemies lose 1 action on their next turn if discovered on the XCOM turn. So every time we engage them, we're going to have an advantage against the enemy, which is of course what we're going for. So we'll go ahead and build this relay here.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
All right, got a monthly message here.
Hopes for the resistance under your
Get fucking
leadership,
wrecked.
Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
434 supplies as well.
But this is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level.
It's actually important here because they have a chance to return fire against missed shots.
Won't be long now, for your secrets flow to me as easily.
Defeated Sentinel.
Blessed power.
The Chosen are making steady progress towards tracking our position, Commander. We're getting short on time.
Okay. The Warlock is... I guess they're both... Yeah, they're both actually fairly high up. And there's actually an increased chance for risks now. That is... spooky. Let's go check this out. Oh! High alert! That's rough. Wow. All 3 of those were actually really rough. Let's go and pick these out here. Which ones do we not need? I think weapons research is the one we don't really need right now. Black market pays premium for goods. Huh. An Advent unit will join the XCOM squad. That's interesting. Let's do this one. Oh, I guess we have to use it for this. Alright, that's all of them, so we have one more Reaper ability to give. We might as well just go ahead and get back to this. That's fine.
My my followers will obey.
I'm going to ignore the supplies right now. I kind of want to finish this out. Our covert action's almost done too.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Okay, this is going to allow our upgrades to be interchangeable, which is quite nice.
We have a chance to deal the Elders a great blow, should you wish us to, Commander.
That's a rescue mission. Hell yeah, it is. Alright, required soldier. What's the deal here? One of them gets a dodge ability. Let's go ahead and send Teabag and Polis here on this one. Or rather, yeah, Polis Latrell. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's do that. So you two, let's get some intel here and try to track down Shaun the Sheep.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Go back to the big old world. Alright, we developed a plasma grenade. That feels good. Whoa, what is this? Craig. That's an upgraded RPG. It uses overclocked magnetic coils and rapidly accelerate a modified alien grenade, launching at a supersonic speed. Unfortunately, without heavy and bulky compensation, cooling unit, the cooling lining invariably fries during the shot, making this launcher unfit for use. That's fine. What's S? Plasma grenade upgrades, so our grenades do more damage than standard frag grenades. Advanced explosives. We've honed our skills developing and manufacturing explosives. Now we can use those skills to upgrade to entirely a different arsenal. US technology. Cool.
I have already learned a great deal about your methods, Commander.
Alright, so we were able to find them over here.
Claim you and all that you have taken from the Elders.
So that's Shaun the Sheep now. We have a mission now to rescue him.
Requiring treatment after that last covert action. With a few days rest, they'll be ready to get back into it.
Latrell was injured in the mission, but that's fine.
The resistance factions have helped to locate our captive soldier. We finally got a lead on where the Chosen have been holding our soldier captive. It's time we get him out of there.
That feels really good, man. Alright, let's go ahead and give someone a promotion over here. Squatty 20 Corporal. Who do we give this promotion to, I wonder? Yeah, probably one of our lower troops. Let's say like American Knight. Yeah. And let's go ahead and throw in another ODST here. Perfect. Go ahead and begin that action. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, let me know. And as always, stay classy out there.